Passion is like a flag. Passion unites us, though we come from different backgrounds. Together we are one. It shows us where we've been, where we are going. Passion lifts us up. When times are tough, it is a testament to our will to persevere. It is the spark to create, to innovate. It is the beginning of everything. Plant your flag. Find your passion.
Very proud of him. Very proud. It's been a long time.
I'm still in shock. Never thought I'd overcome it, but I finally got it done.
I for sure thought I was going to drop out at some point, but I didn't, and I made it. Yeah.
We've been dating since 8th grade. We couldn't do it without our family being here. We're both psych majors. We both got into our master's programs. I think we definitely needed everybody here to get to where we are.
I'm so relieved. I'm so excited to just get out in the workforce, honestly.
It kept my spirit strong, kept me encouraged, kept me laughing, kept me smiling all through college. So I really appreciated them just being in my corner and just rooting for me the whole time.
I'm just proud that she pushed through.
And for them to persevere and still reach their goals, just amazingly proud.
It means opportunity to me. It means that I can move forward knowing that I have my education, I can pursue anything I want to.
I'm proud of her. You know, she has a 4.0 GPA. She's worked 4 years to complete 2 degrees. She's gone to school every single summer, every single winter. She's done everything that I was never able to do. Victory!
Passion is like a flag.
Distinguished guests, welcome to the University of North Texas Spring 2025 Commencement Ceremony honoring the baccalaureate and master's graduates in the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Here we go. Our ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take this opportunity to silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. For the safety of our candidates and guests, only authorized press, university photographers, staff, and graduates are permitted on the Coliseum floor. We hope you will enjoy this ceremony and remember it fondly for many years to come. Because this is a special day for all of our graduates, we ask that you stay until the end of the ceremony so that everyone will feel honored by your presence. Now, please stand as you are able and remain standing for the processional and the national anthem. Faculty representatives from each department and program are carrying the banners at today's ceremony. The banner carriers are Dr. Nicole Smith, Department of English, Dr. Walt Roberts, Department of History, Dr. Matthew Lambert, Department of Philosophy and Religion, Dr. John Ishiyama, Department of Political Science, Dr. Esther Sanchez Coto, Department of Spanish, Dr. Christoph Weber, Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures, and Dr. Donald Doherty, the Department of Psychology. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the platform party. Dr. Michael McPherson, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Albert Bimper, Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Ms. Elaine Sewick, Assistant Vice Chancellor and Chief Human Resources Officer. Mr. Kobe Condry, Chair of the Faculty Senate. Dr. Steve Cobb, Divisional Dean for Communication, Media, and Performance. Dr. Lisa Henry, Divisional Dean for Social Sciences. Dr. Jen Wallach, Divisional Dean for Humanities. Dr. Lisa Naoka, Associate Dean for Research. Dr. Nancy Stockdale, the Dr. Dean Shockey, Associate Dean for Academic Affairs, and Mr. Chad Flinar.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, or should I say good afternoon, soon-to-be graduates and mean green leaders of tomorrow. Y'all look amazing. Look at this incredible sea of bright faces, brimming with accomplishment and the promise of what's to come. What an absolute honor it is to stand before you this afternoon as your MC for this momentous occasion, the Spring 2025 Commencement Ceremony for the esteemed College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences at the University of North Texas. I would like to thank our outstanding musicians of the UNT Wind Orchestra, conducted by Dr. Andrew Tretzel, our vocalist Chandler Head, DMA Vocal Performance, and Mong Ni Tong, DMA Collaborative Piano, for their moving rendition of the national anthem. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. To our distinguished faculty, whose dedication and wisdom have guided these remarkable graduates on their intellectual journeys, thank you. To the proud families and friends, whose unwavering support has been a constant source of strength and encouragement. Your presence here today makes this celebration even more special. And of course, to the incredible leadership of the University of North Texas, whose vision and commitment have fostered this environment of academic excellence, we extend our sincere gratitude. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. This afternoon, we celebrate the unmistakable power of a liberal arts education. This afternoon, the spotlight shines brightest on you, the extraordinary graduating class of Spring 2025. You wrestled with complex theories, engaged in thought-provoking debates, and poured your hearts and minds into countless essays, projects, and presentations. You have emerged from this rigorous and transformative experience with a deeper understanding of the human experience, the power of communication, the intricacies of society, and the enduring impacts of the humanities. We have a truly inspiring program planned for you this afternoon, filled with words of wisdom, moments of reflection, and the joyous culmination of your hard work. So let's take a collective breath, soak in this incredible atmosphere, and prepare to celebrate the remarkable achievements of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences graduating class of Spring 2025. Now it is my privilege to introduce the individual who plays a vital role in our academic endeavors, our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Michael McPherson. Please welcome Provost McPherson to the podium, where he will recognize our graduating class and share his thoughts on this special day.
Thank you, Dean Henry. On behalf of the entire university family, I want to congratulate all of you who are graduating today. And I also want to welcome your family and friends and loved ones, some of whom have come from far away to share this special day. It is my honor to be here to celebrate your accomplishments with you. I want to begin today by recognizing graduates earning a master's degree. That is a remarkable accomplishment, one that only 14% of Americans have achieved. Your degree is a mark of distinction that will forever set you apart. Whether you go on to pursue another degree or build a fulfilling career, I wish you the utmost success. This is an important day. It is the culmination of years of hard work and perseverance. Today is the day that those late nights and long days in the library or lab finally pay off. It is an opportunity. Today is an opportunity to reflect on your successes, to feel pride in the many challenges that you have overcome, and also to look forward to the wonderful opportunities that lie ahead of you. I am immensely proud of each and every one of you. Your accomplishment is certainly significant for you as individuals, but it is also very significant for the University of North Texas. You are graduating from a Carnegie-ranked Tier 1 research university, one of only 187 in the entire nation, recognized for having the highest level of research activity. And so I thank you, graduates, for the work you've done and the ways you have elevated UNT's reputation, not just in the state of Texas, but across this country and indeed around the world. All of you have gained knowledge, skills, and experience that make you highly qualified in your fields. You've built strong relationships with mentors and peers, many of which will last a lifetime. You've learned how to think critically, how to put knowledge and ideas into action, and how to see the world through a broader lens. These are the tools. These are the tools that will help you navigate life's many challenges with grace, with confidence, and with grit. Congratulations indeed on this esteemed accomplishment. Now I want to take a moment to recognize Bachelors graduates who have earned distinctions, including our Magna and Summa Cum Laude graduates whose GPAs are among the very best, our Honors College graduates, many of whom are wearing their medallions today, our Community Engagement Corps program honors graduates who have volunteered a significant amount of time and service to our communities. These graduates are recognized by the gold cords they don with their regalia. We also congratulate each of our first-generation graduates, many of whom are wearing new first-generation stoles today. and so many other graduates wearing special cords, stoles, and other regalia adornments that represent a wide array of honors and campus involvement. I want to thank all of you for your engagement, for your contributions, and congratulations on your decorated academic careers. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize any of our students, as well as anyone in this audience today who have served or are currently serving in one of the branches of our military service. Graduates and also people in the audience, if you have ever served or are currently serving in one of our branches of military service, would you please rise and allow us to thank you for your service? Thank you. Baccalaureate graduates, the degree you've earned is a mark of distinction that you will always carry with you. Only about a third of the U.S. population has a bachelor's degree. I think that number shows how much it takes to get a college degree. It takes hard work and perseverance, sacrifice and passion, tenacity and grit. All of those things were necessary to make it here to this special day. You made it. You have truly earned your degree. Having been to a bunch of them in the past 40 years, in my 40 years in higher education, I can tell you that commencement ceremonies always bring to the forefront powerful emotions in all of us. Graduates, in your family and friends and loved ones in the audience, I sense great pride in what you have accomplished. Among the faculty, I sense optimism for what they believe you will achieve in the years to come. And in you, our newest graduates, I sense joy and perhaps a little bit of relief at having completed your very demanding programs and now being prepared to move on to the new opportunities that await you in the big world. I share your sense of hope and optimism and the expectation of a bright tomorrow, characterized by both success and happiness. And graduates, though this is your special day, this is your accomplishment, it is important that you remember that you did not do this alone. You did not make this journey. You didn't take this journey by yourself. You are literally surrounded by many people who helped you get where you are today and who are so very proud to see you transform from college student to college graduate. Graduates, I invite you to stand now and give thanks to the family, the friends, the classmates, the professors, and mentors who have been a part of your journey to success and who will continue to lift you up. Please be seated. When I look at all of you proudly dressed in your UNT regalia, I see researchers, scholars, artists, and innovators. I see teachers, entrepreneurs, and pioneers of fields that haven't even been invented yet. The world needs your knowledge, the world needs your leadership and your unique talents and perspectives to solve the complex problems we're facing now, as well as the ones that lie ahead of us. I encourage you all to take all that you've learned at UNT and use it to create positive change wherever you may be, and to leave the world better than you found it. And now, as you begin the next phase in your journey, know that you are well prepared because of your UNT education. We have provided you with knowledge and experience and skills so that you can be successful in whatever it is you undertake. We hope that we've shown you how to be a leader, that we've inspired you to chase your dreams, encouraged you to take risks, and empowered you to create positive change no matter what you're doing. As your journey of discovery continues, remember that you are not alone and you never will be. You are now part of a vast global alumni network of more than 480,000 people. Remember that your UNT family will always be here for you. Class of 2025, congratulations. We are so very proud of you.
Thank you, Provost McPherson. Good afternoon. My name is Steve Cobb, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Divisional Dean for Communication, Media, and Performance. It's now my honor to recognize those students that have not only completed their degrees, but have done so with distinction. Undergraduate candidates whose overall grade point average is from 3.5 to 3.69 graduate cum laude with praise. Of the students at the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences in this ceremony, there are 93 graduating cum laude. Would those students please stand and be recognized? Fantastic, thank you. Those candidates with GPAs from 3.7 to 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high praise. Of the students from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences in this ceremony, there are 126 graduating magna cum laude. Would those students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, thank you. Those candidates whose GPA are 3.9 through a perfect 4.0, they graduate summa cum laude with highest praise. Of the students graduating in this ceremony today, 86 are graduating summa cum laude. Would those students please stand and be recognized? Congratulations to all of you. At this time, would the platform party please rise? And now, all the candidates for baccalaureate and master's degrees, please rise and remain standing. Provost McPherson, on the recommendation of the faculty and the Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for the baccalaureate and master's degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty and the deans and by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas through the UNT System Board of Regents and President Keller, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified with all of the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, on your tremendous accomplishment. Please join me in recognizing UNT's newest baccalaureate and master's graduates.
And now, will the marshals please bring the candidates forward to cross the stage and be recognized? Be seated. Please be seated.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of English. Delaney Sky Armentrout, cum laude. Hannah Alexis Armour. Jonathan Andrew Ballister. Raquel Bella Boyanich.
Allie Boyle, summa cum laude.
Jack Orland Bratz. Jolie Jacqueline Brackett, cum laude. Samantha Renee Browning, cum laude. Alexis Jade Bynum. Ella M. Kane, magna cum laude. Sophie Elizabeth Carlin.
Rosaria Cardenas, cum laude.
Jessica Diane Castleberry. Amanda Nicole Capola. Maripaz Corredor Quintero, cum laude. Skylar Jace Davis. Mia Noel Davidson, cum laude. Bryce K. Dupree. Ellie Derfler. Lauren Nicole Denaire. Rachel M. Ebdon, summa cum laude. Janitza Om Elizalde. Emma Ferguson, cum laude. Delaney J. Free, summa cum laude. Gabrielle L. Gibson. Brooklyn Victoria Gonzalez. Crystal Gia. Tamara Elaine Guy. Danielle Renee Jacobson.
Ellington Jones.
Leilani Samari Jones. Alexis Lara, summa cum laude. Oma Giselle Leslie, summa cum laude. Kendall Renee Lipinski.
Raichi Magnia Roerig.
Marcy Martinez, magna cum laude. Zen Trayson Maxwell. Diego Antonio Mejia, magna cum laude. Caitlin Victoria Metcalf. McKenna Rain Miller, cum laude. Nadia Kate Miller. Susan Gale Moore, magna cum laude. Avery Jordan Morris. Riley Allison Navarez, summa cum laude. Abby T. Wynn, summa cum laude. C.K. Peebler. Remelia Peary, magna cum laude. Catherine Marie Perry, summa cum laude. Kara M. Peterson, summa cum laude. Gentry L. Phillips, cum laude. Sophie Marie Polma, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Prieto, summa cum laude. Morgan Ashley Rawlinson, magna cum laude. Grace Marie Reed. Caitlin Marie Reese. Alicia Marie Reynolds, summa cum laude. Piper Delaney Riggs, magna cum laude. Cameron Bernard Ross. Carlos Elijah Sanchez, magna cum laude. Courtney Ann Serba, magna cum laude.
Sora Sharp.
Mackenzie A. Shoemaker, cum laude. Ram Charles Matthew Shovlin, magna cum laude. Ryan A. Smith, magna cum laude. Brooke H. Smith. Victoria Dawn Sneed. Calogero G. Sorchi, summa cum laude. Gavin Felipe Sanchez, cum laude. Jacob Logan Speth, summa cum laude. Gabriella Marie Thompson, cum laude. Kyle Tomcheson, summa cum laude. Julia Grace Visluski, cum laude. Cager Stone Walden. Aaliyah Nicole Workman, cum laude. Isabel S. Young. Natalie Michelle Zaldua.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of English.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of History. Daedalus Alexander Amon. Keely Alexis Anderson, magna cum laude. Adam H. Avance. Kendall M. Bailey, cum laude. Quentin Darrell Barnes. Luke Joaquin Benitez, magna cum laude. Brooke R. Bentley, cum laude. Maxwell Nicholas Botti. Juliet Francis Bowling, cum laude. Alexander Joseph Chana, summa cum laude. Mirabella Chauvin, magna cum laude. Jacob Dylan Chiotti. Hadlin Elaine Clark. Zachary Dennis. Alejandro Cesar Diaz.
Elijah Diebold.
Sarah Kimberly Eubanks. Paris Bethany German, magna cum laude. Aurora Emilia Gonzalez. Sebastian Ignacio Gonzalez, cum laude.
Lorraine Ronell Gore.
Caitlin Danielle Greenwood. Gaetano Marrero Griffiths. Hannah Paralee Hefner, cum laude.
Simon Edward Jordan.
Juliana Nicole Jefferson, summa cum laude. Ava Marie Kinghorn, summa cum laude. Lainey G. Cockler.
Willow Reagan Lance, magna cum laude.
Natalie Carolina Leatherman, summa cum laude.
Jackson J. LaGrose. Vanessa M. Lingenfelter, magna cum laude. Benjamin Elijah Martinez. Otto Mason Medors, cum laude. Matthew John Mertz. Faith Danielle Morrow, magna cum laude. Aiden Thomas Mortimer. Christopher J. Mullen, summa cum laude. Nicholas A. Plummer, magna cum laude. Victoria J. Nabagetica. Teresa Nung Huyen. Quang Huing, summa cum laude. Moshe David Painter. William Bryce Paramore, magna cum laude. Haley Faith Payne, magna cum laude. Ava Noel Ramos. Braven J. Sales, magna cum laude. Ethan William Schaefer, magna cum laude. Simon V. Simic, summa cum laude. Ethan Strode. Carter R. Swift, magna cum laude. Chase Wayne Taylor. Zoe Elise Taylor, summa cum laude. Rodrigo Triana. Zachariah Wayne Tubbs, cum laude. Hayden Michael Vance. Blake Daniel Van Wicklin. Christopher Ventura. Itzel Adriana Verdin, summa cum laude. Mackenzie B. Walk, cum laude. Alexandria Walters, magna cum laude. Kayla Marie Wilson.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of History. Connor. That was Connor Quinn that just walked the stage. Connor Quinn Cabji.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion. Connor Quinn. Tegan Janae Driver, cum laude. Landon Wyatt Ronald Johnson. Taylor Nicole King, summa cum laude. Giovanna Teresa Kirschner, magna cum laude. Haley Elaine Parham, cum laude. Joseph Matthew Prock. Quentin Rice, cum laude. Marlene Trishita Rajan. Candace Safarli, cum laude. Robin Tacker.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Philosophy and Religion.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Political Science. Nora Alameri, magna cum laude. Emily Alejandre. Naovi A. Angan. Aurora Azucena Arias, cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Carlos, summa cum laude.
Abigail Maureen Casanova.
John Corbett Cox. Cole Michael Cunningham. Isabella Carolina Fuentes, magna cum laude. Tiana Nicole Griffin, magna cum laude. Georgina Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Jennifer Celeste Helton, summa cum laude. Draven Taylor Johnson. Jackson C. Keefe, cum laude. Cameron Allen Kelly. Quinn Michaela Kelly, summa cum laude. Kristen Lauren King, magna cum laude. Hans Reimer Kohlmorgen, summa cum laude. Araya L. Cragness, summa cum laude. Catherine Kruger, summa cum laude. Jada Lynn Lavette. Christian Von Ljungdahl, cum laude. Stephen Christopher Masley, summa cum laude. Thomas Logan Metcalf, summa cum laude. Madison Anmiki Ben. Grecia Sophia Monroy, summa cum laude. Avery Christina Montgomery. Tyree Monta Ransom. Bryce Keegan Rapallo Green. Rogelio Reyes. Miriam Saloom, magna cum laude. Marley Corinne Schneider. Michael Dwayne Cholwinski, summa cum laude. Lillian Faye Stanton, summa cum laude.
Go ahead, Callahan. Callahan Stroud, cum laude.
Jack Riley Stewart. Ava Elizabeth Spencer. Isabella Torres. Chadra Justice Webb. India Sade Wells, cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Political Science.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Spanish.
That was Jessica Victoria
Jessica
Grace
Victoria Grace
Aguilera, cum laude.
Cum laude. Mirka Bravo. Addie Jane Davis, summa cum laude. Emily Fonseca. Diana Karina Gutierrez. Kayla Manelia Hiroko Queno. Giancarlo David Segura.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Spanish.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures. Giselle P. Alvarez. Riley Nicole Burden. Katori S. Campbell. Major Ashton Castillo. Angelina Leona Cruz, magna cum laude. Matthew Blake Donovan.
Samuel Downey.
Josie Roxanne Hernandez. Nicholas Scott Kennedy.
Andres Fortino Laderos.
Michael Taylor Landis. Amanda Lopez. Reagan McCormick, summa cum laude.
Zachary McCoy, cum laude.
Jesse A. Morrison. Owen Paul Rivers. Carlos Alberto Rodriguez. Lily Ryan Stone. Joshihara Renita Khalees Sweat. Isaiah N. Vanicola, magna cum laude.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of World Languages, Literatures, and Cultures.
Presenting the candidates from the Department of Psychology. Madison Powers, summa cum laude. Cristal Arambula. Salwa Abakar, summa cum laude. Ariani Jacqueline Adome, magna cum laude. Tendi Ahmed, summa cum laude. Imani Marie Allen. Sharina A. Octor, magna cum laude. Daisy Almanza Rangel. Noah William Campanano Anaya, magna cum laude. Ariel Maya Anderson. Linnea Carissy Anderson, summa cum laude. Chidinma Anunobi. Desiree Aranda. Isabella Arazola. Andrea Victoria Arvizo. Manuela Azevedo Coelho Neto, summa cum laude. Emily Peyton Baker, cum laude. Michaela G. Bandy, magna cum laude. Gabriela Bautista, magna cum laude. Natalia Areli Barrera, magna cum laude. Kanisha Tyan Beal. Maya Nicole Beckwith, cum laude.
Sean Behari.
Karina Viola Benson. Eliza R. Bethay, summa cum laude. Christina Nicole Bohanan. Anjali Upesh Bhakta, magna cum laude. Bianca Isabella Biggs, cum laude. Nicole H. Bezad. Kenneth Russell Blanton. Shaban Ray Bohanan. Jillian Marie Bowen. Fadi Aziz. Eva Alexandria Bowers. Julia K. Brown, magna cum laude. Eli Henry Bruce. Abigail M. Carroll. Rafael Enrique Cachut, magna cum laude. Aaron Carbajal, cum laude. Andrea Calderon. Mia Dawn Calder. Alexa Bailey Caldwell, magna cum laude. Aiden Jeffrey Carter. Christine Elizabeth Carter. Jakayla Renee Caton. Gabriel Carlisle, summa cum laude. Ashley Taylor Cave, magna cum laude. Annabella Cedillo. Drew Olivia Chappelle. Lisangeli Chavaria, cum laude. Alexander Ize Chekwas. Audrey Marie Childers, magna cum laude. John Howard Choice. Elizabeth Yeyoung Choi. Aurelie Chavez. Rami Elise Christensen, magna cum laude. Helena J. Sicardo, magna cum laude. Olivia Elizabeth Chimini. Avery Lauren Clark. Mina Carol Clark Miller, cum laude. Alexis Constance Clear. Jaina Coleman, cum laude. Karimet C. Colis. Naya Anna Collins, magna cum laude.
Caleb Corley.
Holly D. Cortez. Kirsten Ariana Cortez, summa cum laude. Michaela A. Cox, cum laude. Chandler Austin Cox. Reagan S. Kraft. Zoe Hanna Kreider, magna cum laude. Catherine Marin Crosswaite, summa cum laude. Keaton Crouch. Alyssa Nicole Curl. Hannah L. Cunningham, summa cum laude. Anika E. Dade. Daria A. Davenlu, summa cum laude. Claire Marie Davis. Beatriz de Andrade, summa cum laude. Maria Isabel Deck, cum laude. Akanksha Deca, magna cum laude. Ashley de la Cruz. Daniela de la Rosa, cum laude. Adrian de la Torre, magna cum laude.
Nino DePrite.
Victoria Elizabeth DeWitt. Liana A. Diaz, magna cum laude. Chloe Elizabeth Draper. Sarah B. Dressel, summa cum laude. Marley Nicole Duhan, cum laude. Angie A. Dunlap, magna cum laude. Bethany Clover Dunn. Presley Marie Elrod. Chisum Blossom Emenike. Christy Isabella Escobar. Ada C. Espina, magna cum laude. Sophia Esker, summa cum laude. Tucker Fays, summa cum laude. Alexis A. Fletcher. Savannah Mary Flores, summa cum laude. Yahaira Leonor Flores Diaz. Lauren A. Fontenot, magna cum laude. Madison Michelle Fox, magna cum laude. Brianna Jolene Fraga, summa cum laude. Mari Fe Franco Zembrano. Luis Flores Bustamante. Micah Nicoria Edmondson, cum laude. Bailey Michelle Epps. Desiree Oneidi Espinal, magna cum laude. Madison A. Fortune, cum laude. Arlene Faith Franco, cum laude. Anna E. Furnival. Sydney Michelle Gale, summa cum laude. Alyssa Deanne Gallagher. Angela Gallardo, magna cum laude. Carrington Galmore. Destiny Garcia, cum laude. Gabriela Garcia. Nisa Garcia, magna cum laude. Nicole Gabrielle Junta, summa cum laude. Genesis Gloria Garza. Adrian J. Gonzalez. Laura Camille Gonzalez, cum laude. Marco Gonzalez Olaichea. Tristan P. Graham. Thomas Patrick Grubbs, cum laude. Bakari Roman Guignard, magna cum laude. Natalie Sarai Guzman, summa cum laude. Madeleine Renee Gutierrez. Anayi Garcia, magna cum laude. Summer F. Heather. Jocelyn Lachey Hartfield.
Angelina Isabel Hay.
Vivian S. Henry. Andrew Michael Henry, magna cum laude. Sky Katrina Hewitt. Victoria Hernandez. Catherine May Hicks, cum laude. Marissa Nicole Hines, summa cum laude. Chloe K. Holbrook. Infinity Brianna Kelly Holland, summa cum laude. Rakia Lene Holmes, magna cum laude. Willie C. Henderson. Madison Page Hudak, cum laude. Sarah K. Holder, cum laude. Catherine Celeste Ingram. Layla Michelle Irwin, cum laude. Leonora Ismaili, cum laude. Maria Ivanik, magna cum laude. Maximilian Iwanyuk. Christina LeRae Jackson. Kylan Reed Deshaun Jackson. Manasa Jagadish, cum laude. Rochelle T. Jackson. Abigail Jameson, magna cum laude. Talia A. Jefferson, magna cum laude. Paige Lynn Heil, summa cum laude. Jenna Lee Jones, summa cum laude. Peyton Nicole Jones. Nicole Danielle Jones. Adeline T. Jones, magna cum laude. Carlos Jimenez, magna cum laude. Caroline Elaine Youngerman, magna cum laude. Alexis Taylor Jr., magna cum laude. Erica Page Canvas, summa cum laude. Claire Catherine Keene, magna cum laude. Jordan Renee Kegler, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Joanne Kellogg. Maya Faith Kemp, cum laude. Megan Ann Reese Kimbrough. Akokoyera Estelle Cono. Parker V. Lake, cum laude. Cody McKenna Lamb, cum laude. Marianne Cameron Lamberson. Alexis J. Leckie, cum laude. Maria Jose Lozano Jaimes. Kendall Ligon, magna cum laude. Aaron Cherion Lim. Med Dalin. Nei Ling, magna cum laude. Elisa L. Llanos.
Fernando Llanos Ortega.
Daniel Lopez.
Winifred Lopez, summa cum laude.
Alexandra Lopez Padilla. Ella Lodspach, magna cum laude. Angelica Maribella Lovings. Aliyah Lowe. Fernando Luera. Judith Noemi Lujan, cum laude.
Bertina Axia Mafota, magna cum laude.
Cedra Mahaini. Victoria Elizabeth Malone, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Lind March, cum laude. Lizette Marine Arambula, cum laude. Daphne J. Marmolejo, magna cum laude. Gonzalo Mares. Melody M. Martinez. Mariana L. Martinez Perez, cum laude. Lujain Masood.
Lauren Mars.
Benjamin F. Martin.
Alexander K. Matthew.
Gabriel B. McLeod. Katie Lauren McDonough. Sebastian Eli Mendoza, cum laude. Leslie Mendoza, cum laude. Catherine Mary Mail. Jordan Lynn McDowell. Damaya McIntosh. Sarah Michael. Elizabetha Grace Miliacho, cum laude. Michelle A. Mikesell. Virginia Mackenzie Miller, magna cum laude. Haley R. Milner. Angelina Grace Miljanich, summa cum laude. Natalie Rose Minyard. Andrew Tyler Mobus. Helveen Mohammed, summa cum laude. Sarah Mohammed, magna cum laude. Grant Christian Moore, magna cum laude. Fatima Monsivais, magna cum laude. Danaya L. Moss, cum laude. Harmony T. Moffett. Jamal Rashad Muhammad. Maria del Pilar Navarro. Skylar Monet Nelson, magna cum laude. Madison Kathleen New. Catherine E. Nichols, cum laude. Joy Ngosi Njugo, cum laude. Agnes Nkuba. Mele C. Novasad, summa cum laude. Sandra Chinanyenwa Nwankwo. Eliza Manuela Ortiz. Riley Grace Outlaw, cum laude. Naja Hassan Omar, magna cum laude. Crystal Munachim Aparugo, magna cum laude. Isioma Destiny Osakwe, magna cum laude. Onyeka Chukwu Esther Okoye, summa cum laude. Cassidy Lauren Pace, magna cum laude. Elijah Samuel Page, cum laude.
Natarina Jalen Pagelina.
Wyatt Jack Parker, magna cum laude. Cameron Partap, cum laude. Miranda Pavalid, summa cum laude. Leilani Nicole Peak. Madison Elizabeth Pagues. Liz Yesenia Perez. Travis M. Plaxco, magna cum laude. John Popoka, magna cum laude. Ashlyn M. Prather. Willem C. Price. Evelyn Puga, magna cum laude. Samitra A. Pullum, magna cum laude. Gabriela Quezada, cum laude. Faith Mira Radhakrishnan. Ariel Argijo Ramos. Lisbeth Ramos, cum laude. Janae Kali Randolph. Catherine Reyna, cum laude. Madison Renee Reynolds. Courtney Aslan Rink. Iman Bono Rizvi. Ashley Ariana Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Carlos Samir Rodriguez. Casey Nicole Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Viridiana Rodriguez. Isabella Teresa Russo Lopez, summa cum laude. Eco Rusam. Marissa Yvonne Ruth. Carly Salmi. Annalie Carolina Sanchez Vasquez. Vanessa Sanchez, cum laude. Michaela Ray Sandoval, cum laude. Nicole Sandstrom. Emily Marie Santana. Jamie R. Schenk, magna cum laude. Olivia Rain Schiller. Courtney E. Schmidt. Jennifer G. Schmidt. Ashley Rajesh Sebastian. Hunter Michael C.R. Self. Yogita Sethi, magna cum laude. Yuga Mihir Shah. Isha Shaley, cum laude. Ella J. Shoemaker, summa cum laude. Zain Mohammed Siddiqui. Christina Gabriela Siles, magna cum laude. Alexander J. Silvertooth. Zaire Simmons, magna cum laude. Geneva Solis Luna, magna cum laude. Agustina Sosa Clemente, summa cum laude. Samantha Grace Staggs. Jasmine Ronay Stevens. Haley Francis Spencer, cum laude. J.C. Stone, cum laude. Michelle Alberta Stoke, magna cum laude. Valorie J. Stout. Amanda D. Strickland. Nicole Katrina Streitzel. Hallie Dawn Swafford, cum laude. Khalees M. Swindler. Kyoko Morgan Tahara. Shiori Take, magna cum laude. Michaela S. Taylor, cum laude. Carolina Tejeda, cum laude. Juliana Marie Teleska. Grace Ann Terrell. Emily Nicole Terrett, magna cum laude. Gabriella M. Thomas. Jacob John Thomas, magna cum laude. Dearica Nicole Thompson. Toby C. Thompson, summa cum laude. Stephanie Aide Tilapa. Kennedy Kristen Tillotson. Cecilia Mary Tobin, summa cum laude. David Logan Torres. Ulises G. Torres, magna cum laude.
A.J. Tucker.
Saul Uloa. Caitlin Elizabeth Underwood, summa cum laude. Marissa Melida Valdez. Noemi K. Varga, magna cum laude. Gisela Maricela Vargas, magna cum laude. Tracy Charnay Vaughn, magna cum laude. Mia Isabella Verdi, magna cum laude. Shwetha Sudeha Vijayan, magna cum laude. Clarissa M. Villa, summa cum laude. Sabrina Villa Sanchez. Gabriel Villanueva. Markika Samson Virgil. Neve Malay Vias. Carolyn R. Watson. Lily Beth Watson. Austin C. Watts. Hannah K. Weeks. Jaden Lynn Wells. Vanessa Wells. Natalie Page White Chapman. Sarah Michelle Whitley. Rustin F. Whitus, magna cum laude. Caroline Rebecca Wilkes. Kayla Jade Williams, magna cum laude. Ema Angel Willis, summa cum laude. Leah Elaine Wiseman. Asia Nairi Watkins, summa cum laude. Justin M. Wright. Megan Wu Wolski, magna cum laude. Dana Jaylene Woods. Leanne Mingmei Yancey, magna cum laude. Asia Yoris. Abigail Rose York. Rachel Madison Young. Kelly Yu.
Let's congratulate those graduates from the Department of Psychology.
Presenting the master's candidates from the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. Amber C. Ada. Oyinade Deborah Adegun. Haley Brianna Bacon.
Braylee Diane Klassen.
Caden Paris Cooley. Gracie T. Franklin. Megan Ann Hernandez. Joseph Vincent Langton. John David Martin Jr. Kobe Guadalupe Martinez. Kaylee Nicole Mora Duarte. Mayher O'Shea. Job Nyanganya Omanga. Huntington Sloan. Jesus Soto Hernandez. Esther Ngozi Umekwe.
Let's congratulate those graduates with their masters in the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. And let's give it up for all the graduates, brand new to UNT and the world.
All right, hello, graduates. What a day, what a feeling. You did it, and we couldn't be more proud. My name is Chad Flenner, and I'm honored to be with you here today on behalf of the UNT Alumni Association in the Division of University Advancement. Class of 2025, you've reached an extraordinary milestone. Earning your degree is no small thing. It takes unyielding dedication, making tough choices, and the belief in yourself, even when it felt out of reach. Today proves you did just that, and more. But this moment isn't just about what you finished, it's about everything that you're stepping into. The degree you've earned here is more than a piece of paper. It represents the power of your persistence and the value of a UNT education. No matter where life takes you next, what you've learned here will open doors, shape conversations, and guide big decisions. And you're not doing it alone. Along the way, you may have crossed paths with UNT alumni in more ways than you realized. Maybe it was a career panel or classroom visit where a former student shared hard-earned insight and a little encouragement. Or maybe a networking event that sparked a new connection or opened a door. Maybe you met an alum through the Mean Green Mentors program or received a scholarship funded by a proud UNT graduate. And we hope you felt that UNT pride at Bonfire, surrounded by generations of alumni who still come back to cheer you on. Those moments were never just about tradition, they were about connection. Now it's your turn to take your place in that legacy. When you cross this stage, you join something much bigger than yourself. You're joining a community. That's what it means to be a part of the UNT alumni family. We're more than just a list of names. We're mentors, connectors, and champions for each other's wins. The scrappy spirit that lives on this campus doesn't fade after graduation. It just finds new ways to shine. Whether you stay close or move far, you'll always be a part of this place, and we hope you'll stay connected by attending events, helping the next generation of Mean Green find their way. And be sure to join your fellow alumni in the online North Texas Network, which you can learn about in the back of your program. Many of you already have. By making a senior class gift, you've chosen to pay it forward and leave something meaningful behind. Now, before you go out and take on the world, let's mark this moment with a special tradition. If you're wearing a class ring, take a second to turn it so that the University of North Texas faces outward. It's a small gesture, but it symbolizes something big, your readiness to take what UNT has given you and share it with the world. Class of 2025, you have what it takes to lead, to serve, and to make a difference. Wherever life leads, we'll be cheering you on. Congratulations, and welcome to the UNT alumni family. Go Mean Green. I now have the honor of introducing our Executive Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, Dr. Albert Bemper. Please welcome Dean Bemper to give his charge to the class.
Thank you, Chad. Before I begin, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the arena. One of my greatest pleasures as the dean of this college is to watch our students cross this stage. To see your smiles from ear to ear speaks volumes of what this accomplishment means to each of you. So now that you've returned to your seats with your degree cover in hand, look up and look around. Those on this platform party, your family and your friends in the audience, and those online now look upon you with intrigue, a curiosity, anticipation of how it is that you are going to meet this very moment, because please understand that it is this moment, in fact, that you have been preparing for. And thinking about a topic for today's commencement speech, I thought it would be best to follow the wisdom of conventional commencement protocol, and let's avoid anything too controversial. So I figured we would just talk about the right to keep and bear arms today. By that reaction, some of you think that I'm joking, but those that know me best know that I'm not. Certainly gun violence is no laughing matter. And I don't mean to speak right now of the Second Amendment variety of the U.S. Constitution. I suspect and I expect your generation will continue to assess these realities, to understand them, to ask questions about them, and to even ask questions of the roles of firearms in our modern day society. But today I ask that let's talk about the right to keep and bear arms in a much broader context. See, tragically, this type of violence has reared its head too often and close to home. Even at my high school alma mater, Arlington Bowie High School, about a year ago, and Wilmer Hutchins High School just weeks ago. It's time for us to kind of think, what does this mean? The right to keep and bear arms. As each of you were admitted to UNT, realize that that was my generation extending our hand to invite you to explore your curiosities, to ask questions, to challenge us, and to be challenged. It was us inviting you into this open marketplace for the exchange of ideas. To be admitted to UNT was my generation recognizing that each of you, the talented and the determined, were willing to wipe your brow, tighten your belt, roll up your sleeves, and do the very hard work to make this institution better than you found it. And you have done just that. Job well done. But today you emerge from the forge of this great institution with an education that's prepared you to meet your moment with your unique talents, your determination, and your skills. The skills of critical thinking, the skills to communicate clearly and effectively, the skills of adaptability, the skills to problem solve, drawing on an analysis of sometimes diverse and sometimes divergent perspectives and data, the skills to pursue ethical judgment, and the skills of decision making. You see, I come from a generation that was built on perseverance, resilience, a work ethic forged in its own unique times of uncertainty. We led society through some of its most significant shifts of recent times. It was our hands that steered organizations through some of the periods of transition, whether it be adopting cutting-edge technologies or fostering flexible work cultures. My generation straddled the nostalgic age of analog and the convenience of the digital age. I grew up with mixtapes and Saturday morning cartoons, and I grew to embrace streaming services and social media. And still, despite the very effort of the generations that have come before you, having left you tools to pick up and use along your journey, you will face a world, your moment, on the other side of these arena doors that is full of challenges. See, today's society is stricken with many ancient foes of mankind: racism, sexism, ethnocentrism, poverty, war, disease, illness, famine, all of which have yet to die on our watch. So consider this. Etched into the stone circling the inside dome of the Jefferson Memorial in Washington, D.C., are these words: I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against every form of tyranny over the mind of man. The moment in front of you is the opportunity to confront a society today that not only faces its ancient foes, but also wrestles with the daunting and encouraging found in escalating issues such as gun violence, but that of a global refugee crisis, foreign and domestic threats to the erosions of democracy, cybersecurity attacks against our infrastructure, increasing greenhouse effect evidenced by the unprecedented warming of global temperatures and the melting of ice sheets, human trafficking, reproductive justice, and a crisis of mental health, just to name a few. Can you see your moment coming into focus now? Recognize in this moment, the next question worth asking might be, what is it that each of these challenges shares in common? I submit that each of them aims to suppress our hope, to discourage our curiosity of the best that lives within us, maybe to rain terror over the way we see ourselves and the considerations we give to the humanity of others. You see, the unfinished work of the generations before you now define the very test of your generation's will, determination, and courage to wage eternal war against the tyranny over the mind of man. Many of you entered campus today on North Texas Boulevard, having passed the large monument of our university seal. And if you depart that way, you will see inscribed on the back of that same landmark these words: only the educated are free. Now think about that one for a second. What it doesn't say is that only the graduated are free. I'll let you take that one home. Only the educated are free. These words were spoken by Stoic philosopher Epictetus to illuminate the belief that the true essence of education extends beyond the mere accumulation of knowledge. See, born a slave into the Roman Empire, Epictetus strongly believed in spending your energy on that which you can control amidst a world that is so much out of your control. In a world of grave tyranny and despair as a Roman slave, he spent his energy defending and developing his mind and the minds of others against all hostilities of tyranny and despair, I suspect more than any of us in this arena could ever imagine. And some 18 centuries later, after having been incarcerated for 27 years, Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990 to later become president of South Africa and to usher in the end of apartheid in his country. Having faced unimaginable conditions of ignorance and hopelessness, Mandela reminds us the most powerful weapon to change the world is education. So what connects Epictetus to Nelson Mandela to you? It's the earned right to keep and bear the greatest weapon of change, education. Kept well, it may continually change you for the better. Your education extends beyond the lecture halls and the residence halls and maybe the student union of UNT. It too extends beyond you. So your education, your freedom, realized in a world of immense complexity and uncertainty, is connected to the education and freedom of others. Today, it's been said, you don't only possess a degree in your hand, you now have earned the duty of responsibility to keep and bear the most powerful weapon of change. How will you use it, and who will you see when you use it? Each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. Frantz Fanon. As I stare out at each of you, now taking your turn at the wheel of progress as my generation moves to the passenger seat, I would suggest that each of you, your part of your generation's mission is to discover how not to be constrained by the knowledge you've gained here. Instead, show us you've been educated by showing us you can think better to unlock the doors of freedom for the next generation. This then comes down to your courage. Every generation has had to reach within themselves to reveal the courage necessary to confront the circumstances and the contradictions, all of which making up the daunting and the encouraging of their day. Consider this, with only a month before he would issue the Emancipation Proclamation, and just 5 months after he passed legislation to expand public education to more than just the elite class, President Lincoln delivered this message to Congress with his final thoughts. Fellow citizens, we cannot escape history. We of this Congress and of this administration will be remembered in spite of ourselves. No personal significance or insignificance can spare one or another of us. The fiery trial through which we pass will light us down in honor or dishonor to the latest generation. We, even we here, hold the power and bear the responsibility. We shall nobly save or meanly lose the last best hope of earth. At that moment, Lincoln was referring to the last best hope as democracy. But to put this into context of your lives today, I would submit that the last best hope for us to meanly lose or nobly save is that of human potential. See, the mission of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences has been to amplify human potential to propel transformation. It has been our mission each and every day to prepare you in this way so that you become leaders of progress. It has been our mission to make sure that we can bestow upon you that responsibility so you carry it forward. And it is our mission that we hope that you will take that and see others, see their needs, see their challenges, see their opportunities, see their potential. And when you see that in their lives, be a transformative experience in their lives. The generations of Epictetus, Lincoln, and Mandela were without a doubt imperfect. And yet in a world of obscurity, they sought to discover their mission, their responsibility to nobly save human potential through relentless debate, sometimes through war, through human struggle for the basic human rights, political strife, economic downturns, and more. It's fair to say, as my generation has followed a little bit in their paths, I suspect your generation will do the same. You will also be imperfect. Do not let the imperfect prevent your progress. So here is my charge to the class, the spring class of 2025. In a world where you can be anything you want, have the courage to be the very best version of you. You have earned the privilege and the responsibility to bear the most powerful weapon to create change. May you meet your moment of your generation by living a life that meaningfully impacts and improves the lives of others. And go live free. Be intellectually humble. Take every opportunity to unlock your mind to new ideas, new debates, and new discoveries. So go, Mean Green. It's time to meet your moment. May Godspeed.
Thank you, Dean Bimper, for that charge to the class. We have one final tradition that I think you will enjoy. Graduates, it is now my honor to instruct you to move the tassel of your cap to the left to officially proclaim your status as our newest college graduates and UNT alumni. Congratulations. Before we conclude, I know you will want to join me in thanking our vocalist, Chandler Head, and pianist, Mong Tong, our announcer, Mr. Russ Dukel, Director of Alumni and Donor Engagement, Texas Academy of Mathematics and Science, and ASL interpreters, Kaylee Floyd and Shayna Pickering. Finally, it goes without saying that many of you would not be here today if not for the support of your family, friends, faculty, and your fellow students. So graduates, I would like to offer you another moment to stand if you are able and join me in applauding those who helped you earn your degree. Graduates, as you remain standing, I would like to invite everyone else to rise for the conclusion of the ceremony. Chandler will lead us in the singing of the alma mater, after which the marshals will lead the recessional. Best wishes for a fine future as graduates and alumni of UNT's College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences. May each of you continue to soar higher. Go Mean Green!